Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
What's going on? What's going on, man? If y'all knew what was going on, if y'all knew what was going on in the intro to getting ready to jump on this live, boy, like the last 20 seconds was so much going on. Man, I'm glad to be here. God, dog, my headphones loud. What's going on, man? I feel like everything got a volume boost, man. Is my microphone loud? How's everybody doing tonight? How y'all doing tonight? Popping up in here, Greg. I see you dropping in the first comment of the night. Listen, we got started on time because we expecting a big crowd. I'm gonna take my time getting into the show tonight. It was some clips I wanted to look at, wanted to react to live with you all from this week's Alabama's player interviews. Bama Central providing the footage, the audio that I had. I don't know what was going on in my videos, but we're gonna look at the ones and react to the ones from Bama Central. But we got some small talk happening amongst fan bases. I can't wait till like everybody start flooding in. We got the numbers coming in tonight. Hopefully they show up. Hopefully y'all ain't have me back here at 8 p.m. while I'm trying to struggle and eat my wings. Did I adjust my camera view or something? I feel like I look short again. I'm tired of people walking up to me in person and be like, man, I thought you was like 5'9". Bro, I'm 6'3". 6'3" in real life. Not even playing. What's up, Jordan? Good to see you. Roll Tide, man. Jamarcus, what's good? Hey, phone line about to be open here in about 15 minutes, chat. 15 minutes, we're going to have the phone line open. And I'm not just talking Bama. We talking everybody. I just got on my Bama gear tonight because I'm not suffering another bad juju type of game like I did Florida State. Y'all know Friday nights when we had this calling segment, like I get to be a fan for the most part. We still talk football, but I get to be a fan on the call-in show. I don't have to be the insider analyst, recruiting, or whatever. I get to be a fan now. So I'm about to have some fun. Hopefully y'all already have some fun, man. I got to get my other light because this one ain't doing too good right now. That's why we got that dark shadow, but it ain't a bad vibe. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, it kind of give off that nighttime vibe that we trying to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't look like it's really nighttime up in this mother. Look at this. Don't it look like it's nighttime back there? I got a whole little Coach Smook network. You know what though? It wouldn't even like I wouldn't have one of them like Starks. I wouldn't have that. I just have like that little logo right here. I just had that in the circle. Because that's like the seal. What's up, Tonio? I see you over there on TikTok tapping that screen, man. Continue to tap that screen for your boy. Instagram, what's good? Tapping in. Let me make sure we live on Instagram while I'm talking to Instagram. Let me see. Make sure we live over that mug. Okay, we good. We good on YouTube. We good on Instagram. We good on TikTok. We good on Twitter. All right, y'all. We live everywhere. We good on Kick. We good on Twitch. I mean, we just testing our luck everywhere these days, man. Wherever the growth can happen, we're gonna try to be there to grow. Hey, speaking of growing, man, we still on a mission 5K, man. We didn't get it before kickoff, but we did hit a milestone. We was able to gain a whole another 120 subscribers to be at 3.3K, and then we just crossed over to 3.4K yesterday. So give yourselves a hand clap, man. Give yourself a round of applause for being such a solid community, man. I knew my allergies was gonna be acting up back there for that. The neighbors cutting grass, and I'm talking about getting up and cutting grass. I like cutting grass. Now, is that something that happens when you turn 35? All my 35 and over, like I like cutting grass, and I got allergies. So, but I'm gonna get up early and cut the grass, y'all. I ain't been able to work out for real in a few days, so that's gonna help me sweat. You know, whatever the rest of this cold is out, but got a full day of action tomorrow, man. We not sure where we're gonna do our reporting from though, y'all. We might just do coverage from at home, just for logistics purposes. Me being sick earlier in the week, do some things out of whack, and then had some team members. They got some personal things to handle, so I'm not stressing the ULM game. I do want to be there. If we do make it, y'all will know. Just stay tuned in. But if not, we definitely gonna be at Wisconsin game next week, man. That's gonna be the big home opener, bringing in another Power 4 conference opponent, non-conference opponent before we get into conference play. And then y'all know after that is a bye week, and then we off to Athens. And you know it's crazy, man. I know we keep saying like we excited to see all these games be played, and we can't wait to see Diamond, and we can't wait to see all this other stuff happening. But y'all know after we play Wisconsin and that bye week, that's the quarter of the season already gone, right? Y'all, that's why, man. Listen, I love this time of year, but at the same time, I feel like this time of year goes by so fast. Think about it. Everything happens in these last 90 days. What's this? September, October, November, December. So these last 90 days, September, we got the rest of September, and the 90 days after that, it goes by. So what was that? It go by so fast because you got Halloween. For those that celebrate Halloween, you got all the little days you're gonna miss in school and off of work, right? Just celebrated Labor Day. What else we got? You got Halloween, and you got Thanksgiving in November, and you got Christmas and New Year's December, and then you in the New Year, and college football is over. Like college football goes later into January now, but it's not like the Saturdays of college football. You get what I'm saying? So, man, let's enjoy it while we can. That's why we had a Coach Smook calling show, man. That's why we sit here. We open up the phone lines. We like to talk trash. We like to have unbiased takes. We like to hear what your thoughts is on our team. We like to give our thoughts on your team. What these kids got going on, bro? Y'all, let me tell you, Boss and Diamond, they've been like on this high energy, and I credit the food. I would shout them out if I had a sponsorship. I credit the food. They energy has definitely been high. High protein, high energy for working dogs. They do come from working beef. What's up, Alec? Good to see you in the chat, man. Roll Tide. Look, I'm about to open that phone line here in about 5 minutes, bro. Excuse me. We usually try to open the phone lines up about 15, 20 minutes in on the Friday night calling show. Last Friday was a interesting calling show. I knew it was going to pick up a lot of steam last Friday. Going into the season, I knew a lot of people was going to call in confident, going into that Florida State game. And then after we lost, that Saturday night call-in was crazy. Y'all share it up. Let everybody know we live right now here on the Coach Smook Network. Your call-in show, college football call-in show. If you checking in on Instagram, make sure you leave a comment for me and stick around so I could come and check you out and let you know that I appreciate your love, man. I've been seeing a lot of my friends on Instagram and tapping in. It's hard to monitor Instagram chat because you don't get no notifications when people pop in, and then you could be in for like 7-8 minutes before I even notice you in there. So that's why it's kind of hard to stream on Instagram. What's up, Promised Land? Good to see you. Roll Tide Coach, God bless to everyone tonight. Man, what's up? You trying to get on that phone line? It's about to be open in about 2 minutes, man. A phone line is about to be open in about 2 minutes. What you trying to talk about tonight, man? We got a lot of topics to get on tonight too, man. Speaking of, let's go. Let's open up the topic book. Shout out to our PR rep, always keeping us on top of things. Megan, my tutor, she be keeping us on top of everything, man. Of course, we did our reaction to Jeremiah Beeman injury, what it feels like trying to replace him, and what it looks like. We talked about that earlier in the week. It was a couple of comments that was made in the Kalen DeBoer at Hey Coach Wednesday night. And people kind of had some crazy reactions to it. So we're gonna get into it. Shout out to I don't know if I should shout them out, man. I don't know. I think they like me. They follow me. I don't know. I ain't gonna shout them out. I mean, y'all gonna see it when I put their thing on it. I'm a fan tonight. Remember, I'm a fan. And then something big that's gonna affect this season, man. I think this is gonna affect overall the getting that continuity back on rosters across college football, and that's about the portal window being adjusted, man. Changing it to a single transfer portal in January. So we'll get into that conversation today. Hold on, y'all. I gotta see what's going on with my puppies because they really in here tripping. Hey, boss, come here. What is y'all problem? Y'all need to relax or go outside. You want to go outside? Go outside. Exactly. I know she ain't trying to go outside. I know you will. He come around there. I go out there. Man, my puppy's so big, y'all. But that's going to be topics of conversation night. Plus, we're just going to talk some of the games and matchups for the weekend, y'all. We got some good matchups this weekend, too. Of course, Oklahoma, Michigan. That's the big one. That's the big one. Hopefully, Jason, if Jason tap in tonight, I'll make sure I get him on the phone line because that's going to be one to watch, man. That's gonna be one to watch. I'm looking at only and the only reason I say it's gonna be one to watch because I think both defenses are gonna be pretty solid, man. I think both defenses are gonna be pretty solid. It's gonna be about which quarterback gonna step up. Is Mateer gonna come out against his first defensive test? Right? They play the same time we play, don't it? Oh my God, we're gonna have to do something about that, chat. Of course, I'm gonna be locked in on the Bama game. I don't care who you playing. Ain't nobody gonna get my attention, kid. On me. That game come on a few minutes. I'm gonna be able to get about 10 minutes to it. What did you do? Look, you got us the topics to the conversation tonight so we can carry this show along. You know, folks be begging for the call-in show and they never show up to the call-in show until after. It's I'm telling you, after Bama lose, they're gonna be back. If Bama lose again, they gonna be back.
I tell you what college show gonna really be quiet. That one when we go into Athens and pull out that dub. Or we go blow them Bulldogs out. That's gonna be the calling show. That's gonna be quiet. Like it's gonna be lit from the Bama fans. I know that, but the Georgia fans that's been calling in, waiting in, giving they little takes on Alabama and trying to be y'all cordial. Man, shut up, shut up, talking that craziness. But yeah, another good game that's gonna be good. I think. Y'all gonna BYU and Stanford. Can Stanford like show that they gonna be some type of competitive team this season? BYU defense still looking like BYU defense. They might score more points than the offense look like. Another interesting matchup. I'm looking across the board. Mississippi State, Arizona State. What y'all think? Will that turn out to be something? South Alabama, Tulane. That might be a good one. South Alabama defense look good again, and they got a little firepower on offense. I seen them. Sure did. So yeah, we got a couple good matchups this weekend. Couple little quote unquote non-conference matchups. Oklahoma State and Oregon. That should turn out to be a good one. Everybody pray for Troy. Got to go up to South Carolina and play Clemson. Same thing for Grambling. Keep them in your prayers. They got to go to Ohio State. Keep them in your prayers. Who else? Who else we need to pray for this weekend? I think SMU gonna put up 50 on Baylor. If Auburn did Baylor like that, SMU about to run it up 65, 67. I'm thinking about how many points y'all think SMU gonna put up on Baylor? They let Auburn make them look like that. Lord have mercy. Texas about to get some get back. All right, you better throw 7 touchdowns this game. They was on his head. Why they was on Arch so bad, man? Michigan has a great defense coordinator, 100%. 100%, Mike. If Bama beats Georgia, them dogs won't be barking. Man, them dogs gonna be, look, at the pound. Put them down at the pound. Florida State, number 14 after beating us. I like that for them, man. Keep on winning. Just please let us be able to beat y'all in the playoffs. That's all I want. If Bama beats Georgia, okay, yeah, I seen that one. Jordan, what you said, Ohio State and Grambling is insane. That is crazy, right? Is that Grambling State like Grambling? Like the HBCU Grambling? Yeah, it is. Pray for them boys, man. Hey, shout out to the SWAC though. They ain't ducking no smoke. You better ask about Andrew Body. Better ask about him. Quarterback, Alabama State. Boy, threw for 400 on UAB. Ran for another 100 on UAB. That boy counted for 5 tutties. Prime time. Talking about carrying the squad. Hey, I just want to say this. Let me turn the music down. Hold on. If Andrew Body hit the portal, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him, chat. We'll have a fourth year quarterback with he'll have another year eligibility. Jesus Christ, talk Smook. Yeah, he'll have another year eligibility. So come on that campus, and if we ain't gonna get into that conversation yet. I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Hey, did y'all watch the ULM live game sim on TikTok? If you missed it, it was actually a stressful one. All right, y'all want me to give y'all a rundown of what happened? As a matter of fact, I might be able to play the recording right now. We might be able to upload that. But it was stressful. I'm gonna just tell y'all right now. I ain't even gonna lie to you. It was stressful. Want me to tell you why? Cause your boy act like he ain't want to pass the rock right, man. I'm telling y'all, man. This game has been way too accurate, been way too close. I don't like it. Defense was playing lights out. Oh, man, why it won't let me upload it? All right, let me see. It might do it right here. Will it? A video file. It's probably too big. File to it. Yeah, it's gonna be too large. Pause.
Family, it's your boy, Coach Smook.
Oh no, it's not. Let's do it. All right, so check this out. This is from the live earlier on TikTok. Y'all want to watch this? What you got opinions about? Let me see what it say. I have opinions about. Zach said, "Is the phone lines open?" You know what? The phone lines was open. I just had to reset the other PC. It was frozen. So it should be opening up here in a second. I'm sorry, Zach. We better see Keelan and Matt. Yeah, we can watch it. We can watch it while the phone lines get up. I'm gonna skim through it though, cause I ain't edited yet. I don't know what y'all might see. I was acting up a little bit today, having a little fun. Let's see.
Favorite coach be. I need to make a YouTube one, huh?
Hey Jay, you can move that banner out the way.
Hey, Nate, appreciate you. I don't know where Big Homie and the rest of the
All right, y'all. Yeah. First drive right here. It's the first drive, chat.
There you go. Come up and field. Good hit. Good hit. No gain. No gain.
And what I will say is this, man.
Aggressive, Kane.
We got some. We was able to connect with a YouTuber that does the gaming content. Is actually considering running our league for us, a paid league, a money league. So it'll be a prize pot. But that'll be later in October. But he gave me some settings, some IRL settings, and they really helped out. I say the animations on defense, trying to play the ball in the air is still kind of wacky, but so we dropped off and played them flats. I was talking about how Gremlin and Ohio State should have a battle of the band. Oh yeah. Hey, yeah. Ohio State, okay, yeah. Well, Ohio State band is cold-blooded, bro. We can't act like they not. Oh, look.
No,
look at that.
Broken coverage.
Yeah, I see that.
Come on,
that's the type of stuff. This is the type of stuff that happens. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying, chat. Y'all watching this? Are y'all watching this?
Okay, we gotta send pressure, man.
You hear me talking to coach? Let me get out the way.
Gaps. Come on, man. Tighten up.
Let me see.
Got all these athletes.
Hold on, let me. Oh, there we go. I was about to say, where am I at?
Good feels, good feels. Way to get off blocks. Let's get a stop here. Holding the three.
Holding the three. Holding the three, chat. Holding the three. That's what I said. Holding the three. I don't need y'all seeing my adjustments anyways. I'm just playing. Good defense. Good defense.
Oh, make the tackle, boys.
Good defense.
Come on, man.
All right, so that was the first drive. How many times, and let's be realistic, I'm going to let it play in the background. I'm not going to let the audio play, but how many times have we seen that, like, from our defense? Phone line is open 334-625-1121. As a matter of fact, we'll let this play while the phone lines is up, Mary J. That's going to be pretty lit. We'll cycle through it back and forth. But how many times have we seen our defense, like, against lesser talented teams, like, one play just kind of catch us slipping? But luckily, he missed that field goal, man. The rain, I think, played a part in this game, too. I didn't know that the weather affects the game this much. So a lot of these passes, man, y'all going to be like, oh, my God. Daniel Hill. All right, phone lines open, 334-625-1121. Go ahead and
keep it on the
call
ground.
in.
That rain killing us. Might as well keep it on the ground.
Yeah. Kyle, you see this? Chill out, man. Chill out, bro. Kyle, chill out, man. Chill out. You know what I don't agree with, chat, in this game, and I had to make a little quick switch. Oh. Y'all don't want to see this. 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 We talked about effort. Number one thing we needed to see from our team coming into this game, right? Watch this. Watch this, chat. Tonio, what's good, bro? Look at that. That was horrible.
Come on, offense. Couldn't get a yard on ULM. That's sad. Lock in. O-line.
Lock in. Ah.
Good hit.
Bow. What's up, Juice Boss? Good to see y'all in the chat, man.
A little bit today. All right, defense, let's lock in. Let's keep the pressure up on them.
334-625-1121. Zach, let me know if the line is open or not, man. It's all right. I see. Okay. No, it's not hooked up right.
Aggressiveness right there, QB. Way to feel, though. He secured the tackle. That's all we could ask for right there.
There it is. All right, now.
Come on, man.
Now we in the game. So we should be good now. Let me refresh it.
Yeah, gotta fix that.
Oh, hold on. It's not working. Hold on, chat. I'll be right back.
Good stop.
Enjoy the live game still. Hold on.
Get another stop. What's up, Dalton? Good to see you, man. Good tackle, Bray. Oh, that's Damani. That's Damani. Let's go. Let's go. All right, let's get it. Keep using auto flip. Let's keep that. Let's go, defense. Another defensive stop. Another defensive stop, man. Offense come out. We got to convert. Let's see if we can get him to miss another one. He made that one. Oh, he outside right again. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. The weather ain't just affecting us. What Big Al doing? He out there taunting the players. Let's go. Come on, lock in offense.
All right, chat. I think we back.
3 high look.
I think we back, chat. Hold on. Let me refresh that thing.
Come on, man. We got to get a better push. Keep
Let me refresh that thing, cuz.
To the live game simulation. We trying to get this game going, man. Had a 3 and out on the first drive. Can't have another one. 3 and out on our first drive. Offense gave up 2 big drives, but been able to hold them. Tough running. I don't like how he keep going to that formation. For the 3rd down run play, Grub. Getting you an off-balance set.
There we go.
See if we can get him.
Talk to him, coach.
Oh.
Listen to what he's telling.
Look at that.
Listen to what he's telling them.
Look at that. Now you really only got 1-on-1. Look at Coach Smook. Put me in
Don't
the
tell him
booth,
that.
Coach.
Don't tell him nothing. Don't tell him nothing.
Let's give Ty a chance.
Y'all, look at this mess. Look at this mess, chat.
Come on, Ty.
Look at him. Look at him. Just a overthrowing.
Come on,
But I'm gonna put that one on the weather. I'm gonna put them on the weather. I'm gonna give them a pass. All right, y'all. Phone lines open now. We good. So the other PC, when it reset, it did not connect back to the internet. I had to reconnect to the internet. We are now live. Phone line is open. 334-625. Let's get into our college football talk, man. This is enough small talk. Let's get into the phone call segment. Let's get our first phone call on the line tonight. If you ready to call in, 334-625-1121. That's the number. Get on the phone and let's talk, baby.
You're talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take us a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, y'all. Let's get to it. Let's get into it. Hey, first call on the line. We already got on the line. Zach, what's up, man? You in the game? Talk to me, man. Y'all give it up for Zach in the chat.
What's good, Coach Smook and AAA family? It's Friday. One day away till kickoff.
You already know, Zach. What's on your mind, man? Talk to me, bro.
We ready. We ready. We ready for ULE.
What was your score prediction today, Zach? Did he lose service? Or did we get disconnected?
We ready. We ready. We ready.
Y'all, Zach still
for
singing.
ULE.
Zach, you still? I think we dropping connection. I don't know. But what was your score prediction again?
42-10.
42-10. Man, you won't guess what the did you finish watching the live game sim earlier today?
I couldn't. My TikTok was acting up on me.
Okay, so it wasn't just me. It was my TikTok too. Hey, I think that's what the final score was. It might have been 38-8. Or it was either 42-10 or 38-8, something like that. But yeah, man. If it rains tomorrow, I hope it, man. Listen, if tomorrow's game, all right, check this out. Y'all heard this, y'all heard it here first. And I just know we live on the Coach Smook calling show, so I can't retract this. Once it's out there, it's out there. If our offense sputters tomorrow, and I mean sputters like we only, and I'm not saying it's going to be just like the game, but my live game sims have been so eerily, like they've been mirroring the big games that we like feel so strongly about the last 2 or 3 years. So if the offense struggles tomorrow up until like the second quarter type stuff, and we only got 14 points and the defense play lights out, I'm turning the game off. I might not watch the rest of the game because I kind of know where I was going to end.
Yeah.
Spooky stuff. Yep, I know. It's real though. It's real, Zach. Tell the truth.
I mean, it is. Because what? All last year it done it. Week 1 against FSU, it done it.
Hey,
so,
was that not real? Britt, was that not real? Britt, I see you tapping in on TikTok. Was that not real? We could not tackle on that NCAA live sim, man. We couldn't make no tackles. Our DBs was getting beat. Demani Jackson was getting burnt. Man, it was crazy. It was crazy. Messed up my feng shui.
But yeah, it was crazy how and spooky how everything.
They say it's a gift and a curse, Zach. They say it's a gift and a curse. Man, let me see. I need to make sure that this connection is not going in and out. Y'all give me a few seconds. It's back up. I think I'm gonna have to switch this cord around. Roll Tide, Katrina, good to see you in the chat. Zach, what you were saying, man?
I said I was just agreeing with you about how the live game sim has been playing out, how the actual games were playing out. You know.
Facts. My guy Mason King over on TikTok says DeBoer has a lot to prove. Oh yeah, he does. I think he came into the job knowing he had a lot to prove. But what do you feel about DeBoer right now, Zach? Real quick before we open the phone lines, it seemed like everybody want to call in now. We done had 2 missed calls since you've been on.
Yeah. I think he's a good coach. I think it's more of a player issue than a coaching issue, you know, because I believe, and we've all said this, I believe, you know, Saban they don't feel like they have to put in the effort anymore. That everybody's still scared of the Alabama A, that script A, and the landscape of college football has changed so much. Has become even ground for everybody, and it's just not. Alabama isn't the standard anymore, and so we have to go out there and put in the effort to win games, and we're not used to having to put in 110% effort in every single game to pull off games, and this coaching staff is learning how to motivate the players to give 110% effort every game, and the players and the coaching staff is clashing.
Facts, man. Facts, man. Zach, so I had to step away for like 20 seconds, but I know you were echoing I could hear you echoing a lot of sentiments I've been saying about people just needing to trust in the process. Zach, you still there? We still got you, Zach. Mic check uno dos. Mic check uno dos. I think we lost him, chat. Let's see if we can get it refreshed over there. All right, I had to change the cord out, man. All right, Zach. That was Zach. Y'all give it up for Zach, man. I don't know what's been up with the connection the last couple of days. It be the look of nonchalance. Britt said he need to tighten up and get a little bit more authority and keep wearing shirts there. Hey, listen, leave my coach alone, man. He is not Nick Saban. You understand? He is not Nick Saban. 334. Let's see who it is.
Pat, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Yo, Pat, you in the game with Coach Smook. What's up, man? Talk to me.
What's going on, Coach? Put me in the game, man. How you doing, man?
Man, you in the game, dog. How you feeling, brother?
Doing good, bro. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good, man. What in the world is going on?
Hey, Coach, I was watching your videos. Was it Tuesday? Me and Tuesday, right? And you was going over the defensive end. I'm trying to think now, but yeah, you was going over the end and how their rush coming upfield was kind of hesitant based on like the coverage that they was in. You know what I mean? Like you was kind of explaining like they wasn't aggressive how the defense normally is. And they was kind of hesitant, like you know how they have them like coming out in coverage or based out in coverage. I think that's something that needs to change. Just have the edges just naturally going, you know what I'm saying, being aggressive coming upfield, going upfield rather than you know what I'm saying going out in coverage the way that he's doing. I don't really like how that defense is set up doing that in the 4-2-5. It's fine in certain areas, but I think they're doing that way too much, and it's causing them on the end around touchdown pass, that second touchdown Florida State scored. That was one of the main reasons that if you looked at how the edge was covering, he was kind of going back in coverage in a sense and wasn't really aggressively attacking that tackle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and a lot of it though, a lot of these fronts that they're going to get being in the 4-2-5, your objective is to, when you see unbalanced, you're trying to attack the gaps. You're trying to attack where the weaknesses is in unbalanced formations, right?
Right.
And so naturally, your weak side. That's why you didn't see a major shift. You see the shift mostly from the secondary, and conceptually, that should make sense when you're talking about leverage. Now, alignment and players not executing the proper angles of tackling to secure tackle, that's going to make any defense look bad. And I'm not saying that was the perfect alignment. Now, we're not going to say that, because anytime I get that type of unbalanced formation, I'd rather see a traditional four-man front. You know, and I mean, like, just get guys upfield and force them into throwing the ball.
somebody said it on the call-in show earlier, or made a comment about it. You know, we didn't make Florida State do what their weakness was supposed to be, and that was make Castellanos put the ball. Yeah. And so once you get to that point, and that's why I was saying effectiveness, though, we would have had them in multiple situations to have to throw the ball if we secure tackles in the backfield. You know, it was multiple times where we could have had tackles for losses. You know, 14 missed tackles is a lot in a game where that missed tackle can go for anywhere from 8 to 29, 40 yards. You know, that's a major difference in the game. Those target plays that Ryan grew up talking about our offense hitting, that's the same thing that defenses want to do when they have to rely on the quarterback run game to be effective.
Yeah.
And so,
and also, so with the quarterback run game that we've seen that hurt us, it's kind of a hesitant handoff that they're doing, like an RPO, but it's a pause right at the end. If you go back and watch the Vanderbilt game with that quarterback from Vanderbilt that came back, that was one of the slowest reading RPOs that they had, and that'll have the linebacker often reading his keys. So that how you're supposed to read your keys.
You gotta attack them. You can't just read them. Yeah. You gotta attack your keys, man. We always
attack the keys, right?
Because we are so, especially in RPO. Once you get a flow of how a guy moves off of his reads, you can really dictate what the read is and commit to forcing that read. You can commit. Right. So let's say they're killing us. The running back is killing us in between the tackles. Let's say the quarterback is killing us between the tackles. You can commit your strong safety, your overhang to being your extra A-gap field or securing the edge to force everything inside so you can make sure you're double to both A-gaps. Like you can commit to that. And if they beat you, if they get outside of you because they just blocked it well, right? But if you force it back inside, if they would have forced it back inside, you got them stopped. If they get outside of you, oh well, they just beat you that play. I could live with that.
I can live with that too. Exactly.
So the lack of effort definitely got to be there. We got to remember, the basics. We learned that I didn't even play football, organized football, till my freshman year of high school. I never played contact football till my freshman year. And one of the first things that I learned was I was not one of the bigger guys. I got thrown back there at cornerback and free safety. And the first thing we talked about was outside containment. I came up in the era where the 28 tall sweep and the 29 tall sweep was a big, that was a play. Everybody ran it. You getting 28 and 29 tall sweep. You might have a fullback out there. You got to try to force the running back inside. That's your job as a cornerback, not even the defensive end, as a cornerback. You want to force everything inside.
And everybody's head is like inside of the shoulder of the person that's in front of them, or they just getting tied up in their block. Like you're supposed to butt up your block and shed them off, but nobody's shedding blocks. Like everybody's just getting tied up. Even the ends and the cornerbacks and the safeties, everybody's just getting tied up in their block. No, you butt up your block and you shed your block. Like I'm just going back now, just dissect the film the whole week.
Yeah,
like what happened? You know what I mean? And it's just like Coach Saban said when he was on Pat McAfee, he was saying that after that first drive, when they went back and scored, it's like everything changed. We drove down the field and you know what I'm saying, dominated even up front. We was comfortable getting first downs. We went for that 1-4 down, but we scored on that first drive. And after they came back and drove, like that's adversity that we've normally been accustomed to. The adversity of coming back and scoring. Okay, we in a football game. Let's go. We in Florida State, but that's the past. But I'm just saying that mindset of expectation that the players have to have. They just got to be free, have fun, and go out there and let it rip. Like Coach Boy said, let it rip. They'll be fine, man. Because I think that the talent is definitely there, and the will and want to is there because they know what they're playing for. They're playing for the University of Alabama.
Facts.
And they know that. So all they have to do is go out there and when they're doing it, have fun while they're doing it. Play fast, gives you effort, and that's it. You let everything else. And they're gonna do this Saturday. I believe they're gonna do that for the remainder of the season. To be honest, I think they're gonna go in there and do like they normally do in Georgia. I think they're gonna go in there and whoop. But that's, you know what I'm saying, that's not be determined.
Nah,
But I do
listen.
feel personally that they
You
gonna-
got the same feels I got, because I think these are the teams that you can really make great teams. The ones that really they find out quick, like, I ain't got all the answers. All right, and then you mess around. I guarantee you, Landon Simmons, Asaya Faga, Steve Bowler, Jordan Renard, Keon Keeley, Kelby Collins, guys like that, they're waiting for their opportunity to go out there and really just do what they do. They're probably not all-star practice players. You know what I'm saying? Like some players aren't practice players. They don't show up to practice and execute the same rep 30 times in a row at practice like perfectly. You know, sometimes their attention span just get dialed. You put them across from somebody in the opposite color jersey, opponent, somebody that they're really about to. This how I get paid to eat for real, man. I feel like that about some of the offensive linemen we got sitting behind these starters. You know, Cam Dewberry looked great, Parker Brailsford looked great, but Geno Vandermark looked great. And you look at those three; those are not Alabama Saban products. Those are people that came from the portal. Brailsford came with the board from Washington. You had Geno Vandermark came from Michigan State because of Coach Cap, and then Cam Dewberry came from Texas A&M. Alabama was after him, but he didn't commit to Bama because of Saban. Truth be told, it was too strict.
Yeah,
that was some of the story. So let's just kind of, before everybody, and this is what I say about Fairweather. I know you love to see when I be talking about these Fairweather fans, man. Fairweather fans it's not people that's critiquing these players saying they need to get better and what they can do to get better and different things about the scheme. Fairweather fans are the ones that was clearly before the season, oh, we got the best offensive line, we got the best this, that, and third. Ty Simpson about to be Heisman campaign, this, that, and the third. Yeah. And then after Florida State game, the offensive line ain't giving him time. But he had of all the Heisman contender quarterbacks, preseason Heisman contenders, he got the most time from snap to throw. 3.8 second average.
You showed it.
So
showed it.
And
he had that play. You remember that play when he hit Ryan Williams?
Come on.
And he snuck up in the pocket. He was actually about to run, but the protection was there. But he kind of, you know what I'm saying, kind of tensed up and really didn't trust his protection.
Man.
And he was about to come up and hit, but that's when he hit Ryan Williams the play before they scored. But that's one of the plays where he kind of didn't trust his protection. You know what I'm saying? He can go up in the pocket a little too soon. But yeah, he just got to trust it, man. I think they got some. But when Carroll comes into play, what's his first name? The guy, man, he nasty though, man.
Michael Carroll.
He got Michael. Yeah, Michael Carroll.
Yeah.
He to get in. Yeah. Oh man.
Ooh, listen. All right, so I got to give you another siren, man. You got 2 sirens on your phone call. I'm just letting you know. Michael Carroll, and I truly believe this is what might end up happening. And I can see this happening. And I'm talking about maybe there's one injury on the offensive line, right? And you want to get your best 5, your most athletic, your nastiest dudes, because what needs to happen at Alabama for this offense to get anywhere and to start really seeing is it advance in the passing game for either quarterback. I don't care if it's Ty, Keelan, or Austin. For either quarterback to have success, the run game has to be a factor. And in order for the run game to be a factor, you got to have some offensive linemen that can establish the run game that are strong in run blocking. When I look at guys like Parker Brailsford at the center position is a solid run blocking center. I mean, he's an all-around overall center. Like he's one of your most skilled offensive linemen overall. Geno Vandermark, technique-wise, I could see him being effective at the tackle, man. I could see him being effective at the tackle, especially in the run game. Maybe not as much in pass pro.
Is he 6'2", 6'3"?
Geno's 6'5", I think. I think Geno Vandermark is 6'4", 6'5". I think so. I think he was one of the bigger guys. Let me double check. Y'all let me double check. But I could see Geno at tackle. You know, get or Jaden, put Jaden back at right tackle. That was where we recruited him at.
Yes. Yeah.
That's where we recruited him at.
Yeah.
You talking about run blocking, man. Get Jaden at right tackle, keep Geno at guard. I like Cam and Geno at my guard as my guard combo. Yeah, Geno's 6'5", 333 pounds. So
I say right tackle for if you I say right tackle.
Yeah, let Jaden go to right tackle.
Yeah, Jada go to right tackle, but you said it best on Proctor. It's his endurance that's not there. It's not really his talent or his skill level because the first drive he was there, he was amped up, but then you start to see his technique shift that third and fourth drive. Come back out that second drive, his technique shift. When he went out to get that block on that screen pass, he couldn't get out fast enough. You know, like his whole off season, and you had the University of Alabama. I know you have the option to drop. If you discipline enough to drop 25, 30 pounds.
Come on, man. Really at this point,
he could have dropped a few, man.
350. What is he at? 350 right now. I don't think that's that's not good tackle weight. You're not going to be able to play it that way at the NFL level. Not at that size. Not the way you move, bro. And that's not a slight. That's just we just being real. You got to really lock in to be you. J.C. Latham was able to do it because of his work ethic he put in, man. Yeah. And even his performance suffered playing that heavy. You know, so I just don't see how it's been affected, especially in this day and age. You got edge rushers coming out of the draft, coming to the draft 6'3", 6'4", 240. Like, you remember defensive ends had to be 265, 270?
Yeah.
Nah, you
What's
got
his name from Tennessee that went to the Pierce.
James Pierce.
James Pearson. James Pierce was 247, 250, I believe.
Facts.
Out of Tennessee. Yeah, so that I mean, he got to be a little bit more shifted, man. It's just his discipline. That's the key thing you got to look at for his discipline. Because you remember when Reuben Foster that 1 year he came back out light. That's discipline that he had to do that. You know, Proctor could have had that same opportunity this summer to drop that weight and see if he can add a little bit more agility to him. You know what I'm saying? Endurance throughout the game. That's what he want. But I mean, I don't know.
Caden Proctor 6'7", 366. But and when you look at him, he don't look like it's not a sloppy 366, but at 6'7", man, if I could have you at 340, 335, you know how much, I mean, and I think that's why Wilk and Formby looked a lot better as the game went along, man. He's sitting right there at 315, 320, 6'7", you know, the same height as Caden, you know, but he moves a lot better. And I think the more contact and engagement he gets, the physicality is going to continue to develop, and he's going to be a freak of nature mid-season for him, hopefully going into Georgia game. Because he really, after that second drive, after he struggled a few times, looking for him, he had a strong game the rest of the game. People that keep talking about the offensive line didn't give Ty enough time. Let's think about this. Earlier in the game when a lot of them passes that he was throwing were either thrown behind or being dropped by receivers, the O-line was holding up and doing their job. The play calling got away from the run game. You're talking about dropbacks number 34, dropback number 39, dropback number 41, 44. Like, those are the dropbacks where they got actual pressure on. And this is stat breakdown. You only had one dropback in the first 27 where they actually had pressure on them, right? And I mean, like, where he had to escape the pocket collapse. And 1 out of 20-something dropbacks. That's a quality offensive line, chat. And when you have that many opportunities to make a play, you got to be dialed in on throwing receivers open. The first pass to Jeremy Bernard was underthrown. I will give him the benefit of the doubt with the weather. I'll give you that one. But when all of them the whole game are like that, and wide receivers are hesitant about their releases or, you know, going across, and Ryan Williams gets no pass by any means, but that was a dangerous pass. And he got to lock in and be able to make that play, though, because Jeremiah Smith going up and securing that ball and taking that hit.
Right. The one in the end zone to Bernard, that little broke up.
Oh, yeah.
Hit him in there, but that was a dangerous pass, too.
Could have had a little up out of there.
It wasn't a rope. Yeah, it wasn't a rope to him at that time. It was a little floppy, but that'll come with a little bit, like you said, if he could just. That's his first start in a.
Look, I wish I could be on the sideline looking at Ty doing this, Jess. You know what I'm saying? Just calm down. Like, I like the fact that Kalen DeBoer ain't fussing at him. I like it because when it's time, it win or if it happens, I ain't gonna say when. If it happens and it's time to make that switch, you can maintain the respect of the player to make him want to continue to work and be better for you. You never know when he might be needed again. We tried to write Jalen. Well, I ain't gonna say we. Some of y'all tried to write Jalen Hurts off when Tua got handed the job after the national championship. After he said the national championship, some of y'all tried to write Jalen Hurts off. I saw that young man literally learn and grow, and now he's who got the Super Bowl right now. Jalen Hurts got a nat. He got 2 natty rings.
2 natties and 1 Super Bowl.
And 1 Super Bowl. And look like they gonna win another one. If they can keep from spinning on folks before the kickoff, but other than that,
I know that
they look solid.
Weird. That's weird.
Georgia players,
hey,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, I appreciate you getting on the call, man, because look, you be breaking it down, man. You break down the whole game. Like every like details.
For sure.
We talk minute details that you on, bro. You got it. You got it locked in.
Man, I appreciate that, Pat. For real, man. I appreciate you for being locked in with the Coach Smook Network, bro, and continue to support, bro. For real. Appreciate you for calling in.
Bro. All right.
All right, roll tide, my guy. Y'all give it up for my guy, Pat, man. Making me pull out my professional type of energy. That was a good phone call, y'all. You know, I like to give folks they do. Zach got his little rundown tonight. 334-625-1121, man. We already at an hour in the show, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in. I think we said we already at 25 likes on the stream. Ain't no freaking way. 28 likes on the stream. Ain't no way, man. Give it up for yourselves. Tell y'all doing it like that. Y'all showing love like that. Y'all want to show your brothers some love like that. I like it like that. Give them a horn, Smook. Give them a horn, Smook. They get applause too. Yeah, they got it. Hey, appreciate y'all for that love, for real, man. It really means a lot. I appreciate y'all for the 25 likes. We got 28 on the stream, for real. 28 likes. Hey, Earl Little looked good. Really good. Yeah, he really did. He really did. But I will say this, man. He was beat a couple times out of the slot when Cole Adams was in the game. And then I say this too. He just really, anytime he got a chance to be over Ryan, you know, he took that personal. I like that. We need that type of mentality. Our secondary plays solid. You had one bad play from Ray Hubbard, you know, lack of hustle, but Zay Mincy made the big mistake on that one. Dijon Lee. But our secondary played hard, man. They was in on a lot of tackles that I believe should have been first level, second level type stuff. D-line linebacker type trash. Should have been cleaning up. And the secondary was really in on a lot of tackles. So hopefully we see a better team effort, especially defensively, y'all. We got to see a better defensive, like overall team effort on defense. Defensive effort got to be there. Gots to be there. I mean, we can win tomorrow, but if it ain't like a game where we see like ULM wants to quit, they're like running the ball with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, that type of game, that 3rd and 28, and they're handing the ball off. Like, that's the type of defensive game we need, right? I don't want to see, and even if we have adversity situations where we're in the red zone, hold them. You know, this game right here, man, this ULM game that I did the simulation for, it was so realistic. Mary J, you could put the banner down. We could put the number at the bottom. But it took the offense a minute to get going, man. It took the offense a minute to get going. Let me see. Can I get to the spot where before we scored? Because I think the defense ended up scoring the first points in the game. Oh no, Kevin Riley ended up scoring. All right, let's look at this first offensive scoring drive. So as y'all can see, this is the drive before we get the ball back here. Ray Hubbard coming up, making a solid tackle. I will say this, and Zach was in there watching it too. The defense came to play. I want to see our linebackers attacking with intensity and aggression. Me too, man. And I say this in this simulation, it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool to see LT Overton, Keon Keeley, and Kelby Collins in on a formation together. I could see that being realistic. You know, that front right there being like a cheetah package. You got big frame pass rushers like Kelby Collins and Keon Keeley, LT Overton, that can get to the quarterback, that contain the quarterback and get lateral with you. All right. Add another Yanzi Pierre on the edge right there. Give him a chance to just be a dog pass rusher. Quay Rousseau is on the interior. At the inside linebacker, Nakai Hill Green. That's going to be a crazy little formation to watch roll out there. Landon Simmons is a guy that you want to keep in the middle of the defense, though. So James Smith, got to see something. Look at Ty. Look at this. Take off. Look at him. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like The game knows how he plays. I'm tapping. All right, full transparency. I'm tapping triangle on that pass, right? I'm trying to force it just to see what type of confidence throw they give him, right? Y'all seen that? And look at the adjustment I made on the offensive line. Caden Proctor's not in the game. I got Jaden Roberts at right tackle. I got Wilkin Formby at left tackle, I believe. Oh no, I got Proctor at left tackle. I got Formby on the bench. Good look, Ty. Now we about to roll it out to him. He got a completion. Let's roll it. Let's roll it with him. Hey, chat, let me know if y'all enjoying this vibe too. Is Keon Sabb starting DB for y'all? Yeah. Keon caught an interception last week. Good check down, Ty. Way to be efficient. Way to be efficient. Y'all enjoying this little setup though? This pretty decent. Rewatching the live game sim. I don't care to have the sound involved. We don't need no copyright stuff going on, man. We vibing. It's Friday night. Good check out. RPO Reed. Brody Dalton getting some action on. Hey, shout out to the Dalton family, man. I've been in contact with some of the family members, man. They've been helping us stay in tune with how he's getting acquainted to Alabama. I can't wait for him to get an opportunity, man. Good run, Richard. Kyle J says sick. I appreciate that, man. Much love in the chat. Appreciate the 31 likes on the stream too, man. Y'all just ran it up again. Appreciate y'all for the love. Appreciate y'all for the love. TikTok, I see y'all tapping over there too, man. Appreciate y'all for tapping on both sides. Hey, big homie for the 20 GGs, man. My boy Antonio still sending the goats, man, and tapping the screen. I appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate the gifts. Hey, phone line still open. 334-625-1121. Call in. We talking college football all weekend. Hey, what about this Oklahoma good run, Kevin Riley? Another dark horse I think is going to end up getting a lot more opportunities because of his performance in that Florida State game. So that's the first score of the game. And no, he not doing that wee bop, the little wee bop thing. That boy doing the wee bop. Ain't that what that thing called? That dance? What's that dance called, chat? Y'all know what that dance called. I ain't hip with all that. Yeah, Boomer. Yeah. But what about y'all game? Oklahoma at Michigan. What you don't want to call in and talk about it, T? 334-625-1121. I'm about to get my thoughts on it. Just because you in here, share it up. Let everybody know. I'm about, man, listen, you know, and I respect. I'm unbiased as it come when it come to these games like this, because I ain't got no dog in the fight for real. I got family from Michigan. Well, not from Michigan, but I got Michigan family that's Michigan fans, right? People that I rock with. And then I got some Oklahoma, fans that I rock with. So, get my honest, unbiased take on this matchup. I like what Bryce Underwood did last week. I think they dropped him back enough times to kind of get his internal clock going, right? No turnovers, not many explosive plays, but I feel like they dialed it up enough for him to keep him comfortable. Now, what I don't see happening is the explosive run game that we saw from Michigan. I don't see that happening against Oklahoma. So I think they're going to have to lean on Bryce Underwood a little bit more in the passing game and in the running game. He's going to have to be able to be effective in both to really get Oklahoma's defense off balance and to make this Michigan offense effective. What I will say is this too. I didn't see a wide receiver from Michigan that really would put fear in Oklahoma's secondary's heart, right? But I did see that their tight end is going to be a big target. And we all know against strong run stopping defenses like Brett Venables, your kryptonite is an athletic tight end. And I think Michigan got two of those. They got two athletic tight ends that can be a difference in the game. Now, do I think Justice Hayes is a every down back? Yes, I do. And if they can mess around and be productive with giving him the ball, 20 plus times in this game, then I think that's when Oklahoma's in trouble. But I think Oklahoma defensive front is just too good this game for this Michigan offense. And I think they'll do enough to be able to disrupt Bryce Underwood. On the opposite side of things, though, I think Michigan's defense and their defensive coordinator, they're gonna set some things at Mateer, and I don't think he's I think he's skilled. I can see how aggressive he is in the passing game. I think didn't he throw an interception last week? He threw an interception last week. Not nothing big, you know, little cupcake game. He trying to make a play. It's a little weekend opener, but a team like Michigan, you know, you're gonna have to be real particular about the spots you choose, and I think they're gonna play aggressive too. Sherrod Moore has a mindset to play aggressive. The defensive coordinator plays aggressive. So I think Michigan's defense is going to be just as aggressive as they always, you know, they've been known to be for the past 2 years, 3 years. And then Matier's going to have his first test. We're going to see if this offense really can flow now. I will say this, Oklahoma look like they got a group of receivers, man. They got a solid group of receivers. And I ain't just talking about what his name, Tez Lewis. I ain't just talking about him. But I want to see Jaden Gibson. I think that's his name. Who's number 1? That's Jaden Gibson, right? He had a quiet season about a year ago. Yeah. Okay, this him. I want to see if he can get into that rotation. And then who's the other guy, man? It wasn't number 4, was it? Was it number 4? It probably was number 4 last week. Had a couple big catches. Let me pull this up. Can I? Number 4, Burks. Okay, yeah. I thought he was number 1. It's number 4. It's number 4, Deion Burks. That's the other guy's name, Lewis and Burks. Those are 2 receivers that's emerging over there for Oklahoma. I could see them, you know, turning in some big moments for them against this Michigan secondary, which I think is one of the better secondaries. Final score prediction. Yeah, there you go, Deion Burks. Final score prediction for Oklahoma, Michigan. Because it's in Norman, I think Michigan pulls the upset. I think Michigan goes into Norman and pulls the upset. And I think it's a shootout. I think it's a shootout. I think both offenses come out and surprise the world. I think Bryce Underwood has a good game letting it rip. Justice Haynes has a couple big explosive plays. Offensively for Oklahoma, John Matier is Johnny Manziel 2.0. And they have a shootout. And I ain't talking about like no crazy 52-54 shootout. I'm talking like a 38-31. 38-34 Michigan. 38-34 Michigan. Hey, y'all, should I turn the siren on for that one? Jason gonna be mad at that one, right? I turn the siren on for that one. I turn the siren on, man. 334-625-1121. I turned the siren on for that one. Hey, jump in the game, man. Y'all, stop playing, man. The phone line's still open. We got about 30, 45 more minutes.
You talking about Jalen Miro and the Pips?
The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
Child, come on. 334-625-1121. This the last little segment. Hey, Katrina. Not going to happen, bro. 28-10 Boomer. Okay. I think it's going to be a big game. I think it's going to be a pretty nice offensive game, for real. I really do. I think that's going to be the surprise of this game. The fact that the offenses are going to have big numbers. Like I think these offenses can both put up big numbers with both of them. I don't think people gave Oklahoma's run game enough credit last year with how Jackson Arnold kind of complimented it. I know the play calling was trash, but their run game, their interior run blocking is probably some of the best some of the better in the SEC. You know, so in Michigan, we know their front, they're designed to run, man. So y'all just let me know what y'all think about that. What's another game we could talk about tomorrow that's happening tomorrow? I already gave y'all my prediction for Alabama ULM. If it's raining, man, I say it's 38-0. If it's not raining, 52-0. Game that I'm gonna be interested in watching tomorrow: Ole Miss and Kentucky. Can Kentucky Ole Miss be an early season treat for us SEC fans? We shall see. Ole Miss pulling it out, Chad. What y'all think? Ole Miss pulling it out? They playing at Kentucky. They're playing at Kentucky. Let's be careful. No, Kentucky get real bluey when they get out there in their parts of the world. You know what I'm saying? They get out there in that bluegrass. I'm just saying that's at 232. That Kentucky is one of them middle of the day teams. Got Mississippi. They got Ole Miss by 9. Over and under is 50.5. I don't think Kentucky got enough offense, man. We'll see. Ohio State, like I said, they getting an early Thanksgiving deal from Grambling. Same thing with Georgia and Austin Peay. Mess around and let Austin Peay score on Georgia, y'all. I'm a troll so bad. Virginia Tech and Vanderbilt. I want to watch Diego. I'll be watching Diego tomorrow. Auburn and Ball State. I'll put them on Ball State. Do something. Hey, y'all know if they on my pick, my car gonna get bust. Cause I don't pick Auburn to win nothing ever. I don't care who they playing. You think Ole Miss wins Katrina? All right, we'll see. We'll see. What time it is, y'all? 9:15. I hate to do it to y'all, but I'm not gonna lie. I need to be getting rest for in the morning. Anybody else gonna get on the phone line? 334-625-1121. 334-625-1121. I know everybody got high school football tonight. Y'all know we do the post-game call-in show tomorrow anyways. And then, like I said, if I don't hit the road tomorrow to go to T-Town, it's not looking likely. But if I don't, we'll do coverage from here tomorrow. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. I do want to finish watching the rest of this game that's on right now. Just kind of enjoy it and rest up. Finish helping clean up around the house, get my stuff together for tomorrow. My dog's out here chasing bugs. I don't know what they got going on, but yeah, I think they're trying to eat bugs. Yeah, they being weird. So if anybody else ain't got nothing else, man, I'll be up with y'all tomorrow morning. Let's kick our kickoff show off at 7 a.m. I know how y'all ain't gonna be up, but most of the first half is gonna be our pick'ems and all that stuff. It's gonna be a 45-minute to an hour and 45 show, hour and a half show. That's what the plan is. The kickoff show tomorrow. So if y'all not tapped out and not dead to the world, wake up tomorrow morning. We'll kick the show off at 7:30. That way we'll be get done right as college game day gets kicked off real good and nice. 7 a.m. is perfect. I have to rehearse it. Oh, so I do need to go at 7. I think 7 is good for me too, because I get to get up and cook breakfast and stuff. I need to get into my game day routine. I ain't been able to do my game day routine since I started this transition from Virginia back home. And before we get out of here, I do got to share something with y'all, man. We got some big stuff coming up. Now, you know what? I'll announce it tomorrow. That's how we're gonna kick the day off tomorrow. Remind me to make the announcement tomorrow, Jordan. When we dive in here tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Y'all tap in 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, Central Standard Time. Wake up, get the kickoff routine started off with your boy Coach Smook. And as always, man, thank you to everybody that's supporting. Don't forget to check out our merch, !merch in the chat to see all of our new products, all of our new items. Supporting the Coach Smook Network with every purchase and every organization that we donate to. Shout out to all of our partners and our sponsors that are supporting the Coach Smook Network and the growth. Everybody that called in tonight, thank you for sharing your thoughts and your voices. I appreciate you. And to every team member, every community member, every AAA member, we thank you for your help in growing this show and growing this network. As we continue to network and grow, make sure y'all go subscribe to our YouTube channel where we provide our informative content and our informative insights over at the Alabama at the Voice of College Football. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Subscribe to that channel so you can catch us over there. Myself, Jackson Johnson, and Jeffrey You catch us Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, 6:30 p.m., 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we'll be bringing y'all all your coverage this 2025 fall season. I'm sorry, y'all, I had a little itch in my ear. But y'all be blessed and enjoy the rest of y'all night. I catch y'all on the next time, man. I love y'all. And don't come in talking late, bro. Don't come in talking late. You are late. Good night, man. Y'all be blessed. And when you see me in the streets, holla at me and say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Be blessed.
Remember, when you see me in the streets, holla at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in the game, Coach Smook.